Hey, how are you? This is Michelle Ferguson in Calgary, and today I'm going to come and share with you about referral or affiliate posts. I have been doing them. I did them over Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend, and guess what? They were working. And I'm not going to just share with you how to get someone to say yes to it. There's a lot of verbiage in that in Dare to Modere and another in our group that really helps with that. But I'm going to share with you what I do all the way through the process with these new people who want information and as they become customers. So if that sounds good to you, hit the heart button. Let's comment and let's hear if you guys have been doing posts like that. How's it worked for you? Any pro tips that you have that have helped you get these people to successfully do an affiliate post for you, and what you do. Share, right? Give us some stuff in the comments, but hit that love button if you want to learn how to do really good affiliate or referral posts, as we can call them either. So grab a pen, grab your book, grab your Modere notebook, and let's do this, okay? So this is something I've started doing. I'm going to continue to do this because I want to see how it goes. But I'm going to tell you what. I had probably, I think about 6 or 7 new customers over that weekend. Not a huge number. And some people that did not end up purchasing. So altogether, I didn't actually count it up. I'm going to guess there was probably about 15 or more people that were new to me through those affiliate posts that I took through this system, and every single one got to a certain point, which was to get them into my customer group. Now, if you don't have a customer group, that's okay. If your upline has a customer group, see if they'd be willing to allow you to bring people into it, and then you can kind of follow this whole flow. Anyway, so who are the best people to start with? Customers who are happy, right? People who are using products, they've got a good story, they're just generally happy with it so far. Other people, your ride or die peeps, like the people who maybe haven't purchased from you yet. And I always say yet, because, sometimes people don't come around for a long time. You can say to them, I know you don't want to purchase, and that's totally cool, but let's say they still support you, right? I appreciate your support, and it would be really helpful to me. It would mean a lot to me if you would try something with me that would be really awesome to help me grow my business. They don't have any obligation to purchase anything, right? Anyway, so either way, whoever you're talking to, if you're in Dare to Modere, there is verbiage in there. Just search the group by affiliate or referral post or whatever, and some stuff will come up. So I'm not going to go through much of it. But basically if they're like, you say, are you open to hearing what this fun thing is that I'd love for you to do with me? And they say, sure. If they say no, okay, thanks anyway. That's okay, right? We hold no upset against them. So you say, I send you a picture and even words to post with it. You tag me. That's it. I'll do everything. If anyone comments, I'll take care of the people asking for info. And as a thank you, if anyone wants to purchase, I'll make sure you get free credits to shop with. And then if you're really, smart about this, you could even do like a run on this and do a draw. Say everybody who does a post for me, you don't have to wait until someone, like Jen Kennedy or whoever does a draw. Get some get a $25 Modere gift card if you have one, or, like a Visa gift card or something really fun that people can, get into a draw for. So you say, so would you like to do a post? And if they're like, yep, then you're like, cool, thank you. I really appreciate that. Sorry, phone call coming in, decline. And then you want to make sure that you guys go into Dare to Modere, or if you need help with verbiage, reach up to your upline and give them a real simple post. You could do Trim on a Spoon is the number one we do. I had a lady she's been on Liquid BioCell for 2 years. She's got great things to say. So I asked her to give me bullet point of the changes she's noticed. And then I kind of worked them into a really great, not too long post. And then at the bottom, you want to make sure to say, hey, and if you if you want more info, just say so in the comments, and my great friend Michelle, who introduced this to me, will get in touch with you with information. That way, they're expecting someone to say something to them that's not the person who posted, right? And you want them to tag you in the post. Anyway, then you want to make your referral post person a customer account if they're not already a customer. And just a side note, if people are commenting, you can be like, did you see that? Like these could be your customers right now, and you could earn moolah on top of those credits. Are you open to hearing more about that? You will know when it's a comfortable time to share that with them. I mean, don't throw that in like after the first person comments, but use your common sense. Okay. So when someone comments, this is how I've been responding. And it is really all around relationship building. The first thing I do is I comment and I say, hey, Susie, thanks for your comment. I'll, see you over in private message or something like that to let them know that. And then the next thing I do immediately, and I used to be afraid of this, and I don't want you guys to be afraid of this anymore, is add them as a friend, then go send them a message. So comment below if they say info, please comment below, add them as a friend, go straight into a message. Don't leave a gap, because a lot of people aren't seeing the comment that I send them in private message because they don't even know where that is. It goes into their other folder, right? Their message request. So add them as a friend. I had everybody accept my friend request and see my message. Everybody. That's 100%, right? So then from that point, I sent them, I didn't go, hey, you wanted information, here it is, right? You don't want to do that. You want to build relationship with them. Remember that if they have a good relationship or they trust the person who did the post, you're in like Flynn, right? Like, I mean, not all the way in, but most of the way in, because by association, they're going to trust you. The better you know a person that does the post, the better too, because that person might go and check with them, like, who's this girl? Is she legit, right? I don't know, but just make sure that you're doing everything from your heart with integrity. So I start by saying, I just say, hey, Susie, I'm super excited to share what Audrey's been using and what she's been loving. How do you guys know each other? I know her from like years ago. She was one of my favorite customers with my past business. And then, so I connect that way. Then I wait. Now you're going to have patience, you guys, because sometimes you're going to be like, they're not answering. They didn't see my post or my comment. Just wait. Okay. Like they didn't see your message. So finally people got back to me. And also, can I just say, don't be attached to the outcome, because it makes you sound desperate. We don't realize it, but it makes us sound desperate. So don't be attached to the outcome. Our job is to inform, educate, and give options. That's what I teach my team. Inform, educate, give options. We are not selling at people, okay? So when they say how they know the person, I'm, oh, that's so cool. And if there's something to ask a question about, great. Don't go on too long building a relationship, because people will be like, okay, I didn't come here to make a friend, right? So I'll say, so share with me what caught your attention about Audrey's post. Was there something specific there that you were hoping for, the same for yourself or whatever? And then wait, okay? And then once they answer you on that, if you need to go into a little more conversation with that, good. If not, I go on and I say, just so I can help you better, do you have any specific goals? Do you have, if it's the trim on a spoon, because I did BioCell with her because it worked for her. Do you have any specific goals for body transformation? What have you tried? Or whatever, like kind of ask a question, because you want to be able to address specifically what they're hoping for, right? You don't want to go talking about their wrinkles if they really just need joint help, right? So then I get all that. I say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add you to this little community, not group, called the Real Results Room, where you can see people's, like everyday people's real testimonials and stories, and where they're sharing their experience with the product. So you can kind of do your own research. So I'm going to add you to that right now. Let me know when you've accepted it, because then I can point you in the right direction. And then I wait. Okay. Some people, just remember, this is like front and center to us. We're like hot to trot on this. People are working, people have kids, people are watching a TV show. Like, remember, they're not as excited about it as you, so you need to be patient. I had to really learn that, and it's helped a lot. Once they let you know, or if they haven't, like give it a day. If they haven't, say, hey, just checking to see if you accept the invite. Then tag them in the pertinent video, okay? Whatever the lean body or biocell or whatever, and then maybe in a few posts. Now, here's a keener tip from Michelle. Collections. You get to save things in collections in Facebook. So when you're in the real results room or whatever room, every group you're in with testimonials, first of all, make sure if it's okay with the person that you can share. So I usually check the comments to see if anyone's already asked, or I'll send them a private message and cheer them on and ask if I can share, and they always say yeah. And then save that post to your collection for body transformation or liquid biocell or coffee or whatever it is, because then you can go into your collections and you can tag this new friend of yours right there. And it actually is tagging them in the group because the post is in the group. So it's a little keener tip for you to save you time. Have a few of your favorites, different things that might relate to different people. Okay. So then I also send them the lean body or whatever video in the message as well, because I want them to see it there sooner than later. Okay. So I send that, once I've added them to the group, I also send that from the Modere Life app. Okay. Because then it connects to your referral code. And if they happen to be all excited and they go want to order, they're already connected to you and they'll be your customer. Okay. So next is follow up. So if you're not hearing from people, give it a couple days or whatever, a day. Don't inundate them. And just, kind of keep in relationship with them. Go comment on things. You're friends with them now. You were able to add them to the group because you're already their friend. You can go and check out their profile, check out their timeline, be authentic, engage with them. Once you come around to the point where you feel like you've got all their questions answered, you can ask them, say, so have I been able to answer all your questions? And if they're like, yeah, totally, say, great, sounds like you're ready to get started. Then wait. Okay, there's a lot of waiting, right? Patience. If you're leaning in too hard, people will lean back and then you'll lose them. So let's say they purchase. So here's the magical thing that I found after all this. Every single person who said they wanted info, we got in conversation. Maybe there was one or two actually, but I mean, it was a very high percentage. What I like to say to them is, I'm so excited for the privilege of getting to walk beside you on your health journey. And you know what that does? It bridges the gap between customer and seller. So it kind of builds a friendship bridge, a trust bridge, a comfortable bridge where you're not just selling them something. You're going to walk with them on their journey. People want help. They want accountability. I asked a few people, do you want accountability? Do you want me to check in with you, once a week? They're like, yeah, that'd be awesome. I need that. Most people do, right? So I say, okay, and let me know when your product arrives, and make sure you put a little note in your calendar so that you know when you want to follow up with them. You know approximately how long products take. Okay, so then I'm building relationship, right? And then the next day, there's a lot of things that I'm doing, but I'm telling you, it seems to be working really well. The next day, I go in and I build relationship and message with them. Maybe I've commented on something on their timeline, and I say, hey, how are you today? Blah, 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 relationship. Do you know what I should do? I should add you to, I have a private group that I'm adding my friends and customers to, where you can just keep up on what's new, a little bit of health tips, fitness, wellness, fun. We do draws and giveaways. May I add you? And I say, may I add you, because I don't want to assume on this one, because some people don't want to be added to groups like that. And if they say yes, which everybody said yes, then I also say, let me know once you got the invite there. Maybe you have a welcome post or maybe whatever, right? You can kind of see that this has been working. People saying yes, and they actually get back to me in a timely manner. Why? Because I think I've built relationship with them really well. So then I'm also putting in my calendar when to follow up with them, whether we set up to follow up with them or not. Let's say I follow up with them when I think their product's going to arrive or whatever. I am going to start doing a weekly check-in once they have their products. You could ask them, because then when they choose the time and day, it works better for them. I think it's going to help. So I say, What day works for you? I want to help you be successful with this. And I know that accountability is a big piece of that. What day of the week would you like me to check in with you? And then put that in your alarms for a recurring weekly thing. You don't have to do much, but you just have to check and say, hey, Susie, how's it going? Have you noticed anything? Might be too early, but I just want to check in. Make sure that you're remembering to take your trim in the morning. And did you put sticky notes up like we talked about? Whatever, right? And then what I'm doing the next day, though, after I've done all this stuff, after I've sold them the product, what I did this time is I got little Dollarama thank you notes, and I wrote thank you for your trust inside. And then I wrote them a little handwritten note in there, just, I'm excited for your product to arrive. It's on its way. I'm excited to walk with you on this journey, kind of reiterate that. And then I include some stuff I'll show you here. I've included some important guidance to help you, because my number one goal is for you to feel success early with this. And the people who follow the guidance have the best results. Please let me know when your goodies arrive. And then at the bottom I say, you can do this, I believe in you. So what I'm sending is, I put together this sheet. I can upload it into the files, except it has my name, so I'd have to take my name out. So I put a few things together that I found in Dare to Mow Dare. So how to do their measurements, this is probably backwards, what the 3 pieces are. If they're getting just trim, I just put a stroke through those 2, but I don't want to cover them up because I want them to see them. It talks about the 5 lifestyle choices, and then I put in here, toss your scale. Okay, don't do that, but remember you're creating lean muscle. Pound of muscle takes up less space than pound of fat. Your scale will lie to you, because I want them to know that. So I send them that if it's lean body. If it's BioCell, I send them just a little thing again from Danny did in Dare to Mow Dare. I send them the 90-day tracker. I think Chrissy or someone had put this in there, and it has some things that'll help them. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. And then after all that, so those are in the mail. Someone got their card. They thanked me. They came back and they said, thanks for the card. I'm excited to get my stuff. And then I'm going to have intentional engagement with them going forward from that point. I'm going to put them on a list on Facebook of people that I want to see their posts. And it's going to be a group of my new customers, my customers, so that I can, each day I can click on that friends list, and it's going to come up with all these things that I can comment that are specific to the people I want to be in touch with. Anyway, that's what I've been doing. So far, great success in my group. I'm finding I'm getting engagement from these new customers. I've started them off on the right foot. If this was helpful, please comment below so that other people know to come and check it out. If you have any questions, drop them below. I'll help you out the best I can. Hope you guys have success. Hope you try this. Put yourself a goal to ask 10 people or whatever your number is to do an affiliate or referral post for you. Maybe set up a little contest that you're going to put them into a draw, whatever. But I want to hear below here if you do it and how it went. Okay? All right, you guys. Hope that was helpful to you. Much success to you in your businesses.